guys. This week we're going to be talking a bit about budgets. We spoke last week around building plans and having different columns. Now, having a marketing plan is pointless if you don't have a budget, and to be honest, having a budget is pointless if you don't have a marketing plan. So this is very, very important for your business, even if it's not the most exciting thing. Now, a budget, from my experience in terms of marketing, should be around 3 to 5% of your NFI. So if you're a £10 million turnover business, your marketing budget should be looking at around 300k to 500k. Now, what goes in that budget has been up for constant debate, certainly in my 14 years of working in the industry. Some people have job boards and LinkedIn recruiter licenses and things like that in their marketing budget. My argument has often been that those are now tools of the trade as much as a CRM. Marketing has very little control over job boards, LinkedIn recruiters and things like that. Now, we can play a part in helping to craft messages. If your job adverts are a part of are outsourced, for example, and you're using a copywriter, then for sure I think they should be in the marketing budget. If it's the sole control of recruitment consultants, then I think it should be in individual teams' P&Ls. But that's just my personal opinion, and everyone's kind of different. But that's a conversation and a debate that you can have in your business internally. Now, on a budget of any size, I'd be targeting returns of 10 to 15%. 10 to 15 times the investment. Now, that can seem quite daunting, I think, for a marketing department. If you're spending £500,000 budget and you're looking to directly generate at least 5 million in sales, then sometimes it can be hard to justify, but it shouldn't be. There are so many tools nowadays for you to be able to track performance of every aspect of marketing, even the branding side of things. Whether it is tracking it through your CRM, things are very advanced in that field now, but also Google Analytics, setting goals, and even a little bit of old-fashioned, just getting in touch with candidates and clients and asking them how they heard about you, what's their impression of you. That all adds into that return on investment. Now, return on investment is not going to be instant, and sometimes within the recruitment world that's hard for people to get their head around, but there is a way to overcome that, especially if you're tracking things well. You could start with having an expected value of activity. Now, that can be based on past performance, average placement fees and things like that. It might take 6 months, 12 months to realise that value, but then after that period of time, you should have an actual value. Now, if your expected value is different from your actual value, then you need to look to see where that gap's happening. Is it in sales processes? Is it in marketing processes? But it's important to have that because it allows you to build your budget for the next year and for the years to come. Now, split your budget as you're going through it into the different areas of the marketing mix, whether it's events, whether it's e-marketing, whether it's the tools of the trade you need, things like Hootsuite, etc., and job boards, if you're including them in there, because that helps you to see trends over the year, where investment needs to happen, where you think you might need more investment for the year after. It just helps with clarity in that sense. Now, onto the actual budget, whether it's in Excel, Google Sheets, etc. If you would like a copy of one of those, then just drop me a note, put your name in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to share a pre-formatted template with you just to get you on your way if you've never done a marketing budget. So please do ask around that. Now, once you've got your budget done and dusted, then make sure you're sharing it. Share it with your finance department, share it with your leadership team, because that's going to improve your standing within the business. It's going to show marketing as a much more of a valued department. Marketing budgets shouldn't be like the stationery costs or the IT costs or anything like that. Marketing budgets should be enabling sales. They should be driving profit. So make sure you're sharing your thinking with the leadership within the team, because what will happen moving forward is that you will become part of that leadership team. You'll become a key decision maker in defining whole company budgets. I'm very passionate about marketers doing that. And if you are a recruitment business leader watching this, then give the responsibility to your marketing team to build this budget. Don't just give them a figure and say, go and spend this how you want. Let them build it. They're the experts. They know what works and what doesn't. And if they don't know, then you need to start thinking about how they can fill that knowledge gap. Very quick one this week, but I hope it's useful. More of a treat than a trick in this week of Halloween. I'll see you next week. I haven't decided what I'm going to talk about yet, so it'll be a surprise for everyone. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.